Okay, 4-24, don't forget your left-hand column, skill or concept, and what you did. I set up both equations already. Let's get working. First, when we have an absolute value equation we want to solve, you want to treat the absolute value like a variable, which means get it by itself and get everything else to the other side. So let's begin by taking care of that addition of 7 and subtracting it to both sides. So it's like you undo it. Remember, we're undoing these equations, so it's like using PEMDAS, but go backwards, get rid of addition and subtraction first. Then the next line is there's no more 7 on the left hand side, subtract it so it becomes negative 15 on the right hand side. Next thing is let's move the negative 3. Opposite of multiplication is division, so we divide it by negative 3. Opposite of square root of 2x minus 5 is equal to positive 5, which works. Anytime you take a square root in function world, it has to be positive on the right hand side, so that one's fine. And now we do the opposite of that, which is square both sides, so we get 2x minus 5 is equal to 25, and then we do our normal undoing, add 5 to both sides, divide by 2, we're left with x being 15, and that's the final answer for that one. We don't need to check anything because we didn't take the square root, and the square root is equal to a positive number, so you don't have to check if anything is extraneous. Right hand side, let's do the absolute value function, or equation in this case, and you do the same thing. You treat the absolute value like a variable as well. Move everything to the other side, so that means let's take that negative 10, boom, add it to both sides. Now we just have 2 in the absolute value equals 22. That 2 is being multiplied to the absolute value, so divide it. Absolute value is now equal to 11. Now that, remember, absolute value is the distance from 0. So what numbers have the distance from 0 of 11? There are 2 numbers that have that. 11 and negative 11. So we have to solve for both situations when 3x plus 4 is equal to 11 and also equal to negative 11. So we do our normal thing, subtract the 4 from both sides, divide by 3, and x is equal to 3/7, and it will also, for the other side, do the same thing, subtract 4, divide by 3, your x is also equal to negative 5. Okay, so these are 2 new things, but treat them very much the same, the square root and the absolute value functions. Okay, good luck.